I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fast, like the Jin cosplay, and today we are back at the guys with DLC, episode 12, season 1.
The Secret, I think.
Maybe.
Or wait, maybe not. The Secret.
Secret.
So last episode, there was a lot of, what was it? Anna? Summer? Seth?
Yeah.
So yeah, Seth was basically hit on by both girls, and instead of sending one packing and, you know, being real with them and saying what he wanted, he decided to go with both, and they found out. So
yeah, he messed up.
yes, he's got issues, and now he's got no one. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm guessing the girls were not ready or won't be ready right away to just give him another chance. So we'll see.
Ryan went and helped his brother who was in prison because he owed some money to bad people, and Marissa got a glimpse of what his life used to be before he moved to Newport Beach, basically.
Yes. And yeah, it's not like she liked or didn't like what she saw. It's more the fact that even though, you know, what she saw wasn't that pretty, and she learned that he left friends behind and never called them, including an ex-girlfriend he grew up with.
By the way, that was a dick move, Ryan.
Yeah. She still seems to be willing to, you know, be with him and help him along and just give him a bright future where he's gonna be happy. So that's a good thing. And yeah, there was a lot of bickering between the adults too, but that was a freaking good episode. So I'm ready to see what happens next, and I'm excited. So,
I can't wait for the Christmas episode to go by.
We'll see if they make one. So yeah, let's jump in this and see what they have in store for us next.
Alright.
Let's go.
Each team will be responsible for presenting a detailed account of a pivotal event or period in European history. Now, I've already had quite a few partnership requests. However, in all fairness to the other students, I will select the teams myself at random.
He's gonna be with Luke.
Ryan and Luke.
Yeah.
The Spanish Inquisition.
What will be the chance,
Bobby,
guys?
the Protestant Reformation. Stephanie, are you listening? Stephanie. The Savage?
Let me guess. They're gonna bond and become
Well, they
friends.
bonded before a little bit.
But are they friends?
No.
No.
Oh boy.
I was hoping I'd bump into you. Hello.
Hi, Summer. And Anna hanging out together. Wow. How are you guys? You guys good? You guys getting along?
Yes. In fact, we were just about to go to the library to do some research. You were? Yeah.
Follow along.
The library.
Make it difficult for him.
Books. Yeah, and then we thought we'd go shopping, right? South Coast Plaza? Sounds good. Okay. All right. Okay.
They're doing just fine without you.
Bending together.
Right?
We get to see what's going on behind the
Luke
curtains.
just got home. He'll be right down. Come in.
Oh my god.
Who wants a snack? Me.
Jesus.
They are so full of energy.
Do you feed them? Like, what's going on?
You remember Luke's friend Ryan? They're doing a school project together.
Oh, yeah? What about? Spanish Inquisition. Oof, not one of Western civilization's proudest moments. I was a history major at USC, and now I sell cars for a living.
Oh, well, don't listen to him, Ryan. He owns 3 auto dealerships.
God, Mom, brag much?
Just being proud of me.
Come on, let's just do this.
We got a lot of work to do. Yeah, me too.
I'm analyzing for issues.
It's so cute that his little brothers look so much like their older brother, like same hairstyle and same clothes.
Tailgate?
Yeah.
They might be more alike than he thinks.
So,
He
how
knows,
you
I
wanna
don't
do
know.
this? I don't know. I was thinking...
So I got a bunch of books from the library. I pulled some stuff off the web. I was thinking we could do like a
He's
screen
not
show with
just
my
a
PowerPoint.
jock.
My dad's got a film scanner at the office, color laser jet, PowerPoint. We could just pull some stuff here and then head over there. You know, or not.
Nah, that sounds good. Yeah.
I'd be rooting for it. I've been rooting for it since episode like 2. When I saw that he was maybe more than just an asshole.
Can you talk?
He's still an asshole, but still,
Packing up some
you know.
of Marissa's winter things.
Oh, nice, it's in. Check it out. 450 horsepower, 8-cylinder.
Don't do anything, you know?
Dude, you have to get in.
I love this early 2000s car. You look at the interior and you're like, oh, it reminds me of my old one.
Is that your dad? Oh yeah, that's his business partner, Gus. You should go say hey.
That's one way to learn
More
about
than
it.
his business partner.
Yep.
Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Yeah, you don't want to learn it that way.
Now you
Well-
gotta deal with this.
There's your bonding opportunity.
I was looking for, you know, what the issue in this family was gonna be because it was not gonna be a picture perfect family. Of course, it's the fucking OC. We need problems.
Hey, we should talk about. We got nothing to talk about.
The school project.
I'll finish it myself.
He's
What are you
not
looking
at
at,
fault
queer?
for this.
Someone really named material.
Yeah, but
And it's
he's
now-
feeling bad right now.
No,
and
it makes a lot, you know. He's been, you know, using queer, homo, gay as insults for Seth since episode 1.
yeah.
Now it's gonna be, you know, such a shock.
You guys, I just ran into Betsy on the elliptical trainer. Okay, you can't tell anyone, but you are not going to believe this.
It's gonna spread and he's gonna think that he talked.
Oh, fudge.
Visualization. You know, I gotta say, you've just been incredibly cool with me. I you know, considering, you know, I really appreciate, you know, you just not saying anything, and I know you only heard it from Kirsten's point of view, but I you know, I want you to hear it from me. That thing was just a huge
She never told him, buddy.
mistake. I'm really sorry.
She never told him.
What the hell are you talking about?
Kirsten didn't tell you?
Oh, shit.
Why are you? She said never to talk about this again. Are you kidding me? But then he's gonna think like she's a hypocrite. She's selfish because nothing
But
happened with
technically,
him, and
she did more than he did with his coworker. It's true that Kirsten should have told Sandy about what happened.
she should. It wasn't his place to say anything.
I have crazy news for you.
About your woman problems.
No, it's definitely not.
I heard his dad's favorite show is Dawson's Crack. I heard it was every Woody.
Wait, run.
Hey man, look. Who'd you tell?
Listen, I'm sorry.
You're dead.
It's not his fault. He's actually the only one right now who could actually help you. So just maybe he can make some real friends.
He kissed you.
He told you?
Well, he didn't want there to be any secrets between us. Apparently, you don't feel the same way.
Of course I do. It's just that it meant nothing.
That means something to me.
Because of their history and because of the secret.
And
Although
then
I
there's
understand,
trust issues.
I also understand why she kept it a secret, but
I understand why it's pissed that she didn't say anything.
What straight guy has arms like that?
Not my husband.
When Charles and I went to go see The Lion King with the Wards, and Carson cried, wept.
bunch of bitches.
These years I've known him, he's never once made a pass at me.
This is because of people like this that guys like him keep it a secret, you know? People that are in marriages and stuff and surrounded by this social standard.
Have you eaten?
Hi, you guys, can I speak to you for 1 minute, please? Because I owe you both an enormous apology. Actually, I guess technically I owe 2 apologies, each one tailored to the specific wrongs visited upon the specific person, but since you two seem to be sort of a package deal these days, I don't know.
Cohen.
Right. I'm sorry. Nothing prepared me for the events of that fateful Thanksgiving day, but I'm not going to make any excuses for what I did. I just want to say one little thing in my defense, which is you can't really blame me for wanting the company of either of you two.
Oh man, he's got a way of
I know
twisting
I
it.
hurt your feelings.
Yeah, but what he did was still bad.
But please believe me when I say that it wasn't intentional, okay? Because I would never do anything to ruin our friendship. Or ships.
But that's gonna start the war again. Because now they just both fell right back in love with them.
But now they're friends.
See?
You know, I never really liked flashcards. It never really worked for me. Yeah, you know, I think I studied better alone. Oh, that's good. Because I think
You can be friends still.
Yeah, maybe next time.
But then, yes, it's true, it's not that easy.
When both girls are crushing on the same guy, no.
That apology, aside from being the first I've ever received from a boy, was also the nicest.
Oh.
So, what are you doing Saturday?
That's fine, but then
If you
Anna...
say yes to one, say no to the other.
That was so sweet what you said earlier, and I could tell you really meant it. We both know sincerity is not your strong point.
I'm working on it.
What are you doing Saturday night?
No! No!
Truth?
Well, I have a date with Summer.
Oh. What are you doing Friday night?
Casual dating is fine, but then when you commit to one, commit to one.
I owe you an apology. It wasn't you who said anything. My dad, after we saw him, he came out to my mom, and she wigged and called a couple friends, and then everybody in Newport knew. So don't worry about it. I just wanted to see how you were doing. You heard of the police?
Luke, could I, Luke, please.
I get it. It's the lies, you know, it's the fact that he was married.
I know it's hard, but after everything I've been through with my dad, we've never been closer. I mean, we're finally able to be honest with each other and talk to each other, and I don't know, maybe you could have that with your dad.
What he has to say, I don't want to hear.
Give it time.
Even if he wasn't honest with you, still cared.
Whatever. What does it even matter?
He still loves you. That matters.
He might not have been a good husband, but he might have been a good father. Doesn't change that.
Isn't this romantic? A couple of harbor butt pirates.
Beat them together. Beat them up together. Make it a thing.
Kick your ass every year.
Didn't mean to interrupt your date.
You see, Luke, this is how you act normally.
What'd you call me?
Careful. I was joking.
Yo, dude, keep your hands off me. Say that to your boyfriend.
Okay, let's just not do this.
Like a clear guy, huh?
Yo, why don't you just run to your dad?
Fucking defend him.
You don't say that to boys who got daddy issues.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you better run. You better run.
They're bonding.
He's not gonna want to talk to me. I lied to him.
Maybe?
The truth is, I love his mom. I always have. And I love our family. And I just didn't want to hurt anybody. I think the best thing I could do right now is to just disappear.
Oh, I think that'd be
Your
the
job
worst
is
thing you
to
could do.
not stop trying.
It's what you've been doing all along, you know, but coming out and being honest with yourself and your family. In this town, it's the bravest thing you could have done. You're the kind of father any kid would be proud of.
Well, I should go.
He's gonna
Dad.
be mad. But you talk to him. You try again.
Just let me grab my shoes.
I'd rather be with you than to sleep in Seth's house. No, it's nice. Good. Because it's more complicated than it seems.
So from now on, are you going to tell me all your secrets?
Are you gonna tell me all yours?
No, I don't think I have any.
Really? You sure?
I think.
Nothing from your past? No secret fantasies? No hidden porn stash on the PC?
No, because obviously you already know about that one.
There's no way you can know everything about someone. That's what keeps it interesting.
Well, it hasn't been uninteresting.
Those type of secrets, maybe not, you know?
So you'll have to trust that you can tell me things that, you know, I may not want to hear.
Like, Jimmy Cooper kissed me.
Trust me.
It's getting hot in here.
You're part of the outcast group now. Keep your head high and just
don't let the
go
gossip to take you down,
It's
okay?
gonna be weird. Yep. Everybody's gonna be staring at me, talking.
Yep.
Maybe I can just blow the whole thing off. Go hit the beach. Give everybody time to get it out of their systems.
It doesn't work like that. It's been months. I'm still the kid from Chino that burned a house down.
And I'm still the girl who tried to kill herself in Mexico.
I'm still big.
Me.
Still Seth Cohen.
Man, this is gonna suck.
Yep. Well, welcome to my world.
But you have friends to support you through this. I'm fine with that.
We didn't join the Scooby Gang? The Outcast
Scooby
Club?
Gang is Buffy.
Okay, then he joined the Breakfast Club. Okay?
That's Gossip Girl.
I don't know any other name, okay?
Good episode. It's interesting because even though Luke acts like an asshole half the time, there's always this other half where he has redeeming qualities or stuff happens to him that makes us feel for him.
Well, I mostly think that he's acting like an a-hole most of the time because of peer pressure. He wants to keep his reputation, wants to stay on top.
Oh, like Summer.
You know?
Like
Just like Summer. But you saw him at home. He's technically a sweet boy. He's a smart kid doing his project. Like, we will do our own project in school. I was impressed, to be honest.
He's cool. You know, he's nice. It's just that he covers that up with attitude whenever, you know, he feels like he has to be on top all the time, with the people that are the outcast, like Seth and Ryan. He's very protective of his territory and his reputation, and now he's got no reputation, so perhaps it's gonna open a door for redemption.
You're gonna see that he got so much thing dangerous that.
But we knew there was something about Luke, and I love that he was more than just a one-layer type character, because when he saved Ryan from the burning house, his friends had ran away, and he came back to save him. That's when he took the fall with him. So that was when I saw that that he was redeemable. So after that, though, he cheated on Marissa, and it kept going. But yet Marissa talked to him and seemed willing to give him another chance. And if she forgives him, maybe not to the point of going, with him again and being, a couple with the guy. If she's willing to forgive him, then it's fine. It's her job to forgive him or not. And if she does, we can forgive him too and move on.
Yeah.
And Ryan, there has been moments where he was jealous of Ryan, and then yet he went back and helped or said thanks or sorry and stuff. Like, he was always on and off with Ryan. So I think that even if the two guys can't stand each other because of Marissa, there is still room for a potential friendship.
Well, it's true that at the beginning, Marissa was between both of them.
Yeah.
So with Ryan, circling around Marissa like a vulture, what's his name again? Sorry. Luke was uneasy and he was biting and
territorial,
was japping. But now
japping.
Barking, sorry.
Japping is in French Canadian.
Sorry, it was barking. But now that it's pretty much clear that Marissa is with Ryan and not Luke, Marissa is not in the equation anymore. So there's possible room for developing a friendship.
Well, they still they didn't like each other at the beginning, the Marissa thing is not over. It's just that now the problem that they faced together was bigger than that, and Ryan stayed by his side. He kept the secret, sort of. He, instead of pushing him away and mocking him and just treating him like dirt like everyone else did, he gave him advice, which I think elevates him in Luke's esteem. And I don't know, how long this state, of him being an outsider is gonna, stay in the show. But eventually his friends will probably come around and he'll go back to being Luke. But for now, and maybe this is gonna create a permanent change in the guy. For now, he's surrounded by the outcasts, the ones that were pushed away by everyone else and judged in the first few episodes of the show, and now they give him advice to how support this weight on his shoulders when he goes back to school, and it's pretty cool. And the situation is very bad. It's very true. You know, it's sad when it happens. Of course, if we look at the situation from the dad's point of view, it gets really complicated because we talked about it, you know, when we said surrounded by the people of the high society in Newport Beach and stuff. The coming out would ask for gossips, ask for, you know, judgment and, you know, people making fun of him. It's not pleasant. And that's the reason why so many gay guys and lesbians kept it a secret for their entire life. Some of them married. We have a great uncle who was gay and he had a wife and he had kids, and then only later on in his life did he, you know, divorce and get with another guy. And now he's happily married with that man and he's doing fine, but it took him his entire life to accept who he was and come out, because it's not easy. The judgment is there, the peer pressure, the social pressure, and the judgment. Not everyone is capable of, you know, living with the judgment and what comes with it. Especially in a situation like this, the older generations have more of a problem with it than the new ones, but it's still a problem.
I mean, we can totally understand that after so many years, like he said, he did, and he still loved his wife. He still loved his family. He loved his kids.
But more like a best friend.
You can be comfortable in an environment that you feel safe in it. But the part that I don't approve,
well, look at Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
He was gay, but then he loved, what was her name? Mary?
Mary, yeah.
He loved Mary with all his heart, just not like that.
But the only thing that I do not approve of is the cheating part. And I know that I cannot speak for anybody. That's not my place to say, but just for my own opinion.
Well, I've never been okay with cheating either. Yeah. Like, that's the part that made me understand, you know, why Luke was so angry. It's not that his dad divorced his mom and then went with the guy and he got angry at it, which could have happened. You know, it's a teen drama, and I've seen this happen before in other shows. But he got mad at the fact that he lied about their family dynamic. You know, the dad came back home and kissed his wife. Everything seemed fine, and then we learned that all these business trips could have been something else. You know, it's true. The cheating hurts him. It hurts us too. You know, it's the lying and the pretending that hurts. It's true. Yet again, like you said, he didn't want to lose this safety net that he had because he loved his family. He loved his wife. Maybe not like a lover, but still he loved her. He loved the thing he had created with her, and he didn't want to lose that. And he was afraid that coming out and saying the truth would destroy all of that he would not be accepted, that he could not keep his family and stuff, which is a genuine fear. So in that sense, we can judge him less maybe than some other couples, because every person is different. You know, every case is different. So it's different to me than just a guy who straight up cheats because he, like Luke did with that other girl. Luke cheating was different, I think, than just his dad cheating, because it's not like he had fears of coming out or he wanted to be happy yet he couldn't. You know, it's more complicated.
With that, I don't agree with you, because
it doesn't make it okay.
So many people use that as an excuse for cheating.
No, that's not necessarily true.
No, but I mean, if you're not sure about your own sexuality, or if you're
We're talking about him, though.
No, I know.
In this case, I still don't approve, but I can give him some, you know, I can give him just, what's the expression? I don't remember. Anyway, we can, well, sort of, yeah. We can give him space a little bit for doing that, because of all the reasons and the fear and the sadness that came with it, just because his situation was really hard. So I can, you know, give him a break a little bit. I'm still not okay with it. I still, you know, don't approve of it, but I'm giving him more of a break than I did with Luke when he did it. So that's what I meant.
Okay.
Not saying it's okay. Saying it's understandable. Kind of like when we talk about a villain in a show and we understand where he comes from, but he's still a villain, you know?
Yeah.
So we don't approve, but we can understand. I can understand. I don't approve, but I can understand. That's how I see it.
Okay.
That's why I think that's how the show is taking it too, because Sandy literally said that it was, you know, that people should look up to what he just did, and that made him very strong and a great father, you know?
Well, because
it's not just about
he
him
came out
cheating.
in a posh society where people are all about appearances.
Yeah. So that's not just about the cheating. There's a whole lot of issues there.
Speaking about trust issues with Sandy and Kirsten.
And that whole thing was a mess that was just waiting to be unravel. We knew it from the beginning, when he kissed her, when Jimmy kissed her.
To be honest with you guys, I do believe if something happened to you that you're not comfortable with and you don't want to say to your partner, even though that it might be difficult, I'm pretty sure if you think about it, would you like for your partner to tell you what happened? If he or her was in your place.
I hate the secrets. I hate the secrecy. I don't like that she didn't tell him because I knew it was gonna, be brought back eventually. We saw it. I do understand why she didn't say anything, considering they were already having, issues. There was some, fights going on. The fact that he didn't like Jimmy, and we all knew that there was something between her and Jimmy. And then he kissed her, and obviously meant something to him. I wonder, if it didn't mean anything to her, that could be a reason why she did not tell Sandy, because there's no need for, twisting the knife.
She didn't see that big of a deal of it. I can understand that, but...
she wanted, and to be fair, maybe she just wanted to protect Jimmy from Sandy, not,
because he needed Sandy's help.
Yeah. It's true, though, that in the light of what's going on with Rachel, that was, the thing that didn't sit well with both of us. When he figured it out and then he went to her, he said the same thing. She kept suspecting that something was going on with Rachel, and she made allusions, and there were fights about this. But then while she was doing this, and we know nothing actually happened with Rachel and Sandy, she was, she had kissed Jimmy and never said anything, and he never really, pushed the issue either. So it's selfish of her to judge him so much for Rachel. Well, selfish is sort of the same thing, it's hypocrite. Yeah, anyway, of her to judge Sandy when she also kissed, Jimmy kissed her and she kept it a secret. So it's a difficult situation, but now at least the secret is out. I love that they're, facing this as adults, at least at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And they chose to move on with it. It's true that secrets are part of a relationship. You can't just know everything about a person. But then that type of secret, though, might be best in the open. You don't want to hide from this.
When it will eventually come out in the open, you will create new problem and you're gonna break your partner's trust,
especially
which is worse.
Especially if it's more than just a kiss, if there is a bigger issue there and that's the reason why you're not saying anything. So it could lead to even more than that, and yeah, secrets are the beginning of a bad relationship.
I'm just grateful that Sandy and Kirsten are a strong couple and they're able to overcome difficulties like that.
I hope
but please make it like the last one, even though there's 4 seasons left. Make it the last one, please.
They're never gonna be safe from a potential crisis because it is a drama show, and
I know
there's always something, and they're human too. In real life, there's in good marriages there is fighting. It's just that because for the sake of drama, they need to keep it a secret. The fighting becomes more than what it should just be. Kind of like Marissa and Ryan. Their relationship is new. They love each other, but they don't know everything about each other. So I can understand, when Ryan thought that she had told someone, he accused her. The fact that he came on to her so strong, though, that's not okay, because that means that's proof that you don't trust her. When you know that other things could have happened, the dad could have talked, which is what happened. Someone could have seen, which could have also happened because you saw him. There are so many other reasons, and then the fact that he went straight to, you talked to someone, you told someone. I get why she was pissed off, but then they forgave each other and they moved on. This is a good relationship. Fights, okay, but then you make up and you move on.
Lastly, Seth, Anna, and Summer. You said that you were okay with casual dating if all the parties are aware of it?
Yeah, adults do it all the time. It's just teenagers make it so much bigger than what it is. If you date someone, it's automatically official and it's monogamous, and you don't it's only her or only him and then no one else. And if you start dating someone else, then it's a big deal. Which if it's official, yes, it's true, it's a problem. But casual dating, hanging out with someone and seeing if you like the person.
But the thing is, we technically know that Seth does love Summer.
But he also loves Anna.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have said no. He looked genuinely bummed that he could not go out with her on Saturday, and then they made plans for Friday. What I love is that he was open with it, and she's fine with it because she knows that he loves Summer, and she knows that it's not going to stop, right away. But then she also has a chance to make him fall in love with her. He needs to decide. So, as long as he's open, as long as he's telling them both the truth, and as long as they don't start playing dirty with one another, because that's the issue I have with this. The only thing I could see become a problem is if both of them start loving him so much that they want to fight for him and become mean to the other. Because I really enjoyed them being friends in this episode.
And once he apologized, they just went their own way.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that it's gonna become more hardcore.
Which is why, I think Summer needs to be the girlfriend, because I think Anna has already made her peace with the fact that Seth is in love with Summer, and if she cannot change his feelings, if he cannot just focus on her, it's gonna be easier maybe for her to accept it than Summer, who's possessive and has set her sight on the guy. So we will see, but it's true that being friends with someone who's also trying to date the guy you want to date, it's not easy. It's awkward. It's it's not. I don't see that happening, especially with teenagers.
Yeah.
Because it's a competition for them.
Because usually one of the other gonna have to be the bigger person.
Well, how do you do that? You can't talk about your date with your friend because she also crushes on the same guy, so she's gonna be jealous. And then it's gonna be, if you do talk about the dates, it's gonna be trying to do something bigger than the other one did, and then you're gonna want to rush it. Like, it's gonna become even more of a competition.
It does make it awkward.
It is very awkward. I've been friends with like on the friendship subject, maybe not couple subject, but it's kind of the same deal. I've been friends with two girls who both wanted to be my best friend when I was in high school, and I was friends with the both of them, and I hung out with the both of them, and it was fine. But then it really,
you were doing casual friendship.
I was just friends with them, and then it turned into a competition, like who was the best friend and who wanted to hang out with me more and stuff. And they started bickering so much that at one point I just got fed up with it, and I was like, you know what, fuck this. You go do your bickering together. I'm gonna hang out with my other friends. That's why I'm like,
you had a turn on the side.
I had other friends. It's just like, anyway. That's why I'm like, if they turn this into a competition, like right now he's the one that antagonized both of them with the meddling with the two without saying anything. But now he's open that he's gonna date both of them, try to see which one he hangs out with that he has more fun with, and which one he might want to be official with. And if they turn this into a competition, he's the one that might be like, whoa, stop this shit. We'll see.
I just hope that he's gonna be able to make a decision at the end of
it. At one point he's gonna. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the show doesn't end with him dating two girls.
Why not?
Anyway, so it was a pretty good
episode.
Maybe
we might get our threesome
That was a joke. That was a joke.
It's a teenage drama show. We might. That's a possibility.
When they did it on Gossip Girl, people freaked out over how daring they were. So if someone else had done it before, I'm pretty sure they would not have freaked out over Gossip Girl that much. So
didn't no other show did it before?
I don't think so. Not any that I've seen.
Okay.
Anyway. So yeah, that was a very good episode, and I was happy that we got to see more of Luke's actual family, dynamic.
Yeah,
so
him and his brother who eat only sugars, from what we saw.
They are so energetic. It's like having a bunch of our brother.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out if you want. The link is in the description.
And if you don't, you can wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, which will be next week. So see you then, guys.
Bye.